Hi, it's Dave, Dave-O. This video is not about gardening. This video is about a misting fan that I purchased. And I love it. I love this. It was like an $80 purchase though. 70, 80 bucks, I want to say. It wasn't that cheap. And it's a misting fan. And how it works is you get this little fan, right? You get this fan. It's got this little hose that drops down. You fill this up with water, tap water, doesn't matter. You put it in like this. And then there's a clip on the side that clips there. And then on the other side, there's another clip type thing that comes up like that. And then, you know, your fan's good to go. You got water. You turn it on. It's battery powered, USB charged, C charging. And then when you turn it on, it's got different settings. I don't have water in it, but if I hit the mist thing, it's got 3 levels of fan, 3 levels of mist. I'm not here to review the fan, but I like it. What I'm here to review, though, is these clips. There's one on this side, but the other side, not only did it break after 30 days, after it broke, it, whatchamacallit, fell off, and then it was not, trust me, I have plastic welder and all that, not repairable. So, I was kind of bummed because one of the ways you transport this thing is you put the top in like that, and then you clip the sides. And then when you clip the sides, that's how you take this thing with you, right? It's got a little handle up top and carry it. But if you don't have a clip on one side, that you lose that functionality. So how do I fix it? How do I make it so that my busted off clamp can be repaired? And I'll show everybody what I did for that. I think it's kind of ingenious, but, you know, we'll see. So it has nothing to do with a fan piece. You can take this off, you can set this aside. That's not really involved. Oh, there's my rag. What I did was I took one of these, and this is like, I don't know what these, we have these all over my office, and I bought some of my own. It's a ACCO, and it's called like a binder clip or something, right? And what I did was originally I took off one side like this. You just push it in and it comes out, right? That's it. It comes in, goes out, just like that. And then, well, what I first did, I figured, hey, I'm just going to take this and I'll just clip it on the side. Well, problem number one, it didn't stay very well. It was really easy for it to fall off. And I was like, oh, well, you know, there is a hole on the bottom of these, I guess for this pin that goes through, the plastic ones. And there's a hole that already there. So I figured, hey, I take this off. And now I got a side that has one hole going through it. And originally I thought I'll just take a little piece of wood and I'll clip it over the side and I'll slide the piece of wood through. And that worked. I had a piece of wood going through the side. But there was no way to secure the wood. It could always slide out. And it's wood, right? How long is it going to last? It's just a toothpick. So then I got the neat idea. I said, why don't I take the metal side off, and why don't I take this and then get out a pair of pliers and another pair of pliers, do the best I can to bend this guy straight, which is essentially what I did. It takes a little bit. You got to mess with it, but it's not that hard. It's not like it's case hardened steel. And eventually, if you put enough effort in, you can bend this thing so it's kind of close to straight, right? And it took me 5 or 10 minutes of messing with it to get it spot on. But eventually, I got it straight enough. And that's just it, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. This isn't going on an engine or anything like that. But you can straighten this enough. That's not even a good job there. And it doesn't, you don't have to straighten the whole clip, right? You don't got to straighten all this out. You just have to straighten out enough. This would actually be enough right here. Oh, water everywhere. This one would be long enough to do the other side, just so you can slide it through the little hole. You can see that there's a little hole that's here that normally holds the plastic piece, and then you just slide it through. Then once I slid it through like that, I took the pliers again, although I used the needle nose this time, and I just bent each side down. Let's see if I can show that. I just bent each side down like this. This actually moves. Yeah. And but it stays in pretty much like that. And then that way this stays on there. It doesn't move. And now I've got it so my clip won't come off. And when I want to attach the top for transport, whatever, I can come ahead, put that down, slide this in, that side, clips up. Now this is a little funky. It's not bad. You don't need a tool, but you don't do it like that. You got to kind of just pull on this, and then it clips like that. I'll show that again. So to take it off, you pull on it, it comes off. Now you're off. To put it on, you grab the whole thing with your hand and pull it like that, and it clips on. And then by using one of these, I've essentially repaired my $80 misting fan. Yeah, I was thinking about I could even bend this over so it fits flat there. I don't know if I care enough to do that, but once again, I can go back to carrying this like that when I go on my next camping trip, and I don't want to start overheating. So this is my little 5 or 10 minute fix for this bucket. It's a shame when that thing breaks. They don't sell the replacement parts. Imagine that. But now at least I have a way to fix and use my misting, my 80, I think it was 80 bucks. I know it wasn't cheap. My $80 misting fan is now back in action. So I hope somebody out there who has a busted fan like this, who spent good money for it, looks my video and says, hey, I can do that. It wasn't that hard, because it wasn't that hard, to be quite honest. And if this helps you, if you're able to fix your fan because of what I've shared here today, I can always appreciate your like. If this helps you, even better if you could subscribe, which doesn't cost you a penny. The likes, the subscribes encourage me to come up with more fixes like this and share them with all of you. So thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye.